Good evening. This is Dr. Aurobindo Shil. I am making this video from a far off corner of India, from state of West Bengal. I am a Bengali, I am a Hindu. But I have a larger identity, and that is I am a rightist. If leftist who killed 100 millions in 100 years can proudly call themselves leftist, if jihadis who wage war against humanity then why we right-wing people cannot call ourselves right? We are right. They may try to malign us as fascist. We are not. Who is more fascist than Mao Zedong? Who is more fascist than Stalin? So, we are not discouraged by the jargon of lefts. Here, leftists can spread their propaganda quite well and convincingly because they have ecosystem, and jihadis too. But it is unfortunate that right-wing people, they do not have any such ecosystem. And even they do not even dare to call themselves right. They call themselves anti-left, anti-Islamist, because they are always tagged with Hitler, Mussolini. That is a historical conspiracy. Anybody opposing leftist, anybody opposing the other, they are tagged with, they are maligned with such remarks. That is a psychological ploy. I think right-wing people are more humanist, more liberal than leftist liberals, more democratic than any. Only thing that we are lacking is the ecosystem, global rightist ecosystem. That is why we are falling in the trap of communist, jihadist narratives. To make our voice stronger, to make our voice reach more people, to make our voice audible, we have to have a global ecosystem, a network. Why? Leftist and jihadist cancel culture, it has been possible because they have an ecosystem. This is my personal experience, that I have been a leftist for years, for 5 decades, and I know how they build their ecosystem, how they run their cancel culture, how they build their narratives. I've seen how a leftist, when they send their children or admit their children to a new university, they first chalk out the leftist ecosystem there. They meet them, they identify with, they introduce their kids with them, and they get their promotion, their support for their kids. Even IITian from Kharagpur, it is a leftist hub. Go to US, they meet their leftist counterpart there. They get job easily, they get promotion easily, They get settled easily. They get their documentation in US, UK easily because of that ecosystem. But we right-wing people are always in fear. We don't have support because we don't have ecosystem. We fear for ourselves, our family, our kids. Even though we know our beliefs are right, our actions are right, yet we don't have support. We have numbers. There are much more right people than jihadis and communists together, but they are not connected. So when we are out of our locality, our state or country, we are like fish out of water. Nobody is there to help us, socially, politically, though we are so many there. We can outnumber them easily, but we are not united like them. So my appeal is, we must build a global ecosystem for right-wingers, global club for right-wingers. Or else our fight, our right, our voice will die down over time. And these fanatics will rule. I think, and I request you to ponder about this. Thank you. Good evening. Merry Christmas to our Christian brothers. We must reach out to every right-wingers, everyone who believes in right, forgetting our differences, forgetting I may be Hindu, you may be Christian, she may be Buddhist, forgetting colors, creed. We must celebrate together, we must unite together, we must fight together, we must come together. Thank you. Good night.